Hello, my people. Welcome back. This is Victory Voice TV, where you get authentic news. Please do subscribe, join, and like our videos. All right. Now we want to give you what Chimamanda Adichie wrote to the US. She's asking them so many questions and the UK. This congratulatory message you want to send now, is it on to what? Why are you sending it? Were you not there watching and you saw what happened? Instead of us to get things right, we are supporting evil. Evil will boomerang. It doesn't matter who does it. It bounces back on the doer. Yes. Now Chimamanda is lending her voice, rather, again, on this very topic. All right? And you know her to a very intelligent Igbo daughter. Yes, everybody will want to get that grammar, the way she will put it, for the correction of the US president and UK prime minister. Then let me read what I have here. Chimamanda questions UK's motive for congratulating Tinubu. The American President Joseph Biden and British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has come under fire from Nigerian actor Chimamanda Adichie for congratulating President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Adichie expressed her grouse in an open letter to Biden, published on The Atlantic on Thursday under the headline Nigeria's Hollow Democracy, in which she claimed that the US president prioritized stability over democracy in Africa. She said, "How surprising then to see the US State Department congratulate Tinubu on March 1st. We understand that many Nigerians and some of the parties have expressed frustration about the manner in which the process was conducted and the shortcomings of the technical elements that were used for the first time in a presidential election cycle," the spokesperson said. And yet, the process was described as a competitive election that represents a new period for Nigerian politics and democracy. American intelligence surely cannot be so inept. A little homework, they would know what is manifestly obvious to me and so many others. The process was periled not by technical shortcomings, but deliberate manipulations. I hope, President Biden, that you do not personally share this cordial condensation. You have spoken of the importance of global community for democracy and the need to stand up for justice and the rule of law. She added, "A global community for democracy cannot thrive in a face of apathy from its most powerful members. Why would the United States, which prioritizes the rule of law, endorse a president-elect who has emerged from an unlawful process?" I hope it will not surprise you, President Biden. I urge that the American response to Nigerian election also bears the faint taint of that word, compromised, because it is so removed from the actual sense in Nigeria as to be disingenuous. Has the United States once again decided that what matters in Africa is not democracy but stability? Perhaps you could tell British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak, who quickly congratulated Tinubu, that an illegitimate government in a country full of frustrated young people does not portend stability. Or is it about that ever effulgent nemesis, China? As so many of US foreign policy now invariably seem to be, the battle for influence in Africa will not be won by supporting same undemocratic process of which China is criticized. Balanced. All right, that's what Chimamanda Adichie is putting on air. Yes, she's questioning, is it that you need democracy, which is suitable for all, which is government of the people, by the people, for the people, to the people, all right? Yes, which would bring peace and equity and justice. Of course, there won't be rancor if there's democracy. If there's democratic process of anything, there will not be rancor. Nobody will go to court. But with the moment it is undemocratic, the moment it turns to another thing, people will tend to go to any length to recover what was stolen. That's exactly where P2B and obedience are right now. And because they are in majority, remember they are in majority, the minds of the people has to be given to them. Their mandate should count. They voted Peter Obi, but unfortunately, they are robbed. And they say, hell no, they won't take it. And of course, you don't blame the British government. Of course, they are the slave masters of Nigeria. They are the ones stampeding Nigeria peace. They are sitting on gunpowder. They don't know how it will boomerang, and they themselves, they will go extinct. Yes. U.S. Department of State did what they called sham congratulations. It wasn't a real one. They say it's a competitive election. It wasn't competitive. Clearly won by Peter Obi and Obedience, but unfortunately rigged out in broad daylight. Every camera carried it. Irregularities of all sorts. Unbelievable sin. It happened. It was as if mad people were doing election. Mad and crazy people on the street talking about election. But Nigerians are not mad. Rather, their leaders are. They are the ones radically and crazily doing a lot of things to have power to themselves. But they should know and not forget that we are still in democratic setting. So whatever they are doing and people's minds are not being represented, it will not go down well. It will be having rancor. It will be raising dust. Yes, the smoke will be so thick that at a time it will throw everybody into confusion. And that was what Nigeria has gone through for years now because of rigging of election. Why don't you do things the right way? Why don't you do the things the right way? There's so many rancors, so many agitations in Nigeria. Some say conduct referendum to make sure that, we are existing as Nigerians or not. Some said, why don't you leave your electoral process to be free, fair, and credible, as you will always promise before the election. But during the election, you will turn deaf ear, especially this Mahmoud Yakub. He has beaten more than he can chew. He is the culprit here because the time he announced Tinubu the president was not the time he was supposed to announce him. There should have been cleared they should have cleared everything. Judiciary should have done their process. Even this inauguration, he's still the one that will come and inaugurate him. People are shouting now, do not inaugurate Tinubu because it is not his mandate. You are giving him another person's mandate. And they have forgotten suddenly that God is still alive and still has power to undo things and turn things the way he wants it. That is what Chimamanda Adichie is saying at this point in time. Thank you for speaking truth to power, at least to writing the U.S. government not to do that thing that they want to do. All right? My people, just drop your comments and always share. Sharing is helping us to propagate the truth. Of course, you know how we analyze critically on this channel. Don't allow it to waste. Just make sure you push it to the next door so that people will get to know what we are doing. God bless you and keep you so safe. Thank you.